To je to. Samo da vidim ko mi šalje poruke. Da vidimo sad. Znam da imam 3 questa. Pričam sa William, koji je ovdje.
Gunner's craft never disappoints.
Evo ga bili ovdje.
And here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur, something personal for your father. A sigil, I think, marked to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemsop. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear. Did he not wield it at Ulkethorpe?
She lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
Dobro. Znači sad treba da tražimo ovog što je proteran. Find the entrance to the peak cavern. Kako ja da menjam inventory? Če. Characters, redeem code, add on.
Go, Sunan. exile must value his solitude living in a hole such as this. Odin's beard. You're a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you're a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same? Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
Yes, Hemminger's heart was as steady as it was large. You've not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
How will you remember him?
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Vili to decide.
Vili has no say. Fate has already decided.
Hemminger would be pleased with that gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear.
To je gotovo. Da. Abilities.
This is an outrage!
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre's lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Tryggvi. I'll do what I can to calm things.
Skiter!
Nu seitski ilska things.
Drepe, Feigur eftir, fáviti! Renn til móður þína!
Dáðinn seg fróa.
Eigin að marka þessu!
Seg satt, hana
Drepe, gassinn!
Nýðir et mýrina.
Drap! Lí og skrök! Leggja í stund á!
Just like I should find and claim the guests.
Mikjar haugs.
And calm. Not claim, calm. Okay.
Help! Fire!
What is this voda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my food, I burn! Help! Fire! Save my food, I burns!
If this is your voda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes. A most potent drink. Distilled from grain by the Rus of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
A bit of drink in the belly never hurt.
Watch yourself. The Voda sneaks up on you.
Survey the area, Sunan.
The Voda sneaks up on you, quick.
Have a look, Sunan.
Flee, warrior, flee! Loki's whole day's waste here!
You mean
I didn't see them coming. I never looked down. I never saw them coming.
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
when you sober up, steer clear of roosters. Let's see you, old friend. Go, my eyes. out, you dung-eating rat!
Nej.
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out. Oh my God! You've got the key! Use it!
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator! Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemminger. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters? Is it your Christian holy order?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Never inflict your Christian mysteries on a dead Norseman.
But I only...
These are your neighbors. Respect them, learn their ways, and you will draw breath long into old age.
Oh no!
There you are, baptized as one of us. Some order seems to have been restored. Now to Tryggvi, to let him know. I have calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend? Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Tryggvi. With time.
Yes, it will.
Dobro. I imamo još jedan. Find and speak with Seer.
Show me.
With Hemminger Jarl gone, can Lily hold the reins? Will he guide us true?
You are the wolf-kissed one. The raven of battle whose fame grows with each waxing of the moon.
I struggle with the choice Hemminger left for me. I would have your counsel on the matter.
A slaughter must be made. Many sheep at the bottom of the sleeping Jötun, before the pyre is lit. Follow.
Þorbjörn myndi bera mál úr boga hans.
Lambakjöt þykir mér all belgurinn angaði af reiki. Muni það vera fryningus hans við róður. Fékk honum okkar hirti sem sveinarnir skutu viku þeirra.
Jæja, má vera að ég finni hann. Hún algömul og klæn. Hún á 3 líf.
Come, creatures. You are to serve the gods and bid them welcome our beloved Hemminger Jarl with ale and open arms.
Do you have the gift of foresight, Seer? Can you augur what is to come?
I see what need be seen, when it need be.
A great gift.
A great burden.
Did Hemminger Jarl consult you often? Did he unburden his woes?
We spoke often. Yet too often he left with more burdens than he brought.
He worried about the future of his clan. About who would be Jarl.
Speak less, lest our words draw foul spirits to dog us.
As you wish. Volva,
Your heart is restless. Your mind clouded. You seek more than a guarantee of good omens.
I seek the gods' wisdom.
You wish to know who would best serve this clan as Jarl.
I do. Between Vili and Tryggvi, there is no clear choice.
We stand in the shadow of the giant, the great keeper of secrets. Here, you'll find a drink of the resounding sea. Ascend the sleeping Jötun, consume the waters, and meditate at its peak. Do not seek answers to your questions. They will find you.
Do not seek answers for your questions. They will find you.
What do you see, Sunan? This is the summit. To seek an answer, I should clear my mind and still my heart. My eyes, Sunan. Hemminga Jarl, is it truly you?
Of spirit, not of flesh.
Why have you not reached Odin's Hall?
I will in time. As the flames of my pyre burn, I will ride the path of wood smoke to the All-Father's Hall of Champions.
I am grateful to see you once more, Jarl. I struggle with the task you set before me. To choose your heir is not an easy thing. One man is beloved, but does not want the task. The other man is fit for the task, but is not favored.
Could not give you any more counsel in life, Eivor. So too in death am I rendered silent.
Forget wise counsel and rational arguments. What does your heart tell you?
My heart is stopped. It says nothing.
This should not be my decision, Hemminger. The choice was always yours to make. You were their chief.
As Sigurd is your chief. But that does not quench your appetite for glory as you covet his place upon the high seat of your clan.
I do not seek to replace Sigurd. Fate weaved our futures long ago. We're only following its pattern.
Yet you see it coming. You welcome it.
Shall I renounce my fate then? Abandon the path to glory I walk?
No. I want you to die in defense of it. This is not how I remember you.
Too soon, Hemminger Jarl. The Shire's fate is uncertain.
I trusted you to make the right decision. I still do. Edge implanted by
You pushed me, Hemminger. I never intended this.
Have no regrets, Eivor. You have given me the great battle death I sought in life.
You old fox. Was that the point of riling me up?
The All-Father. He comes to welcome me to his hall. And I must follow. The choice you make will be the right one.
The Althing is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Sunniva about this.
No, just take us.
Did you consult the Volva? And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others I must answer myself. Do you think there is a place for Vili in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this Shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
Da si bre Claudio bre. Nemoj samo da mi kažeš opet o šumi bre. Molim te.
Vili, Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this Shire of your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Nottinghamshire deserves a leader to admire. A man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them. But he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise, and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind. Almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission. Only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
This is no small decision, Tryggvi, and not without great cost. The Shire will be diminished without you.
But I have nobody left. My life's purpose lies dead upon that pyre.
That is not so. When people look to my father for guidance, who do they see him turn to for counsel?
Hemminger Jarl was my rock. Yes, I gave him counsel, but he made the hard choices.
If Hemminger were here, would he not urge you to wield this wisdom for the betterment of all? And was your vow to serve Hemminger Jarl unto death, or to serve his legacy in life?
I will stay. You have wisdom, Eivor. More than I could have guessed.
Dobro, ubedili smo ga.
Eivor!
Sunniva!
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Arshstick! You should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
I can take them on myself. Tell me where.
They're not far. I'll show you. His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Arshstick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back, as children. And again now, if this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. For any of Raven Clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you. Here, Eivor. This was where Vili saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
This area is off limits.
Eivor, perfect. I could use your aid right now.
Stop, Villy. They're gone. It's done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly! Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
Ah, by Thor's thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you had been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name, and I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Slipnir would be content bound to a stable? No matter how glorious it may be? Hey! What is that for?
You have friends, Vili. What about Tryggvi? Me? Your clan?
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change. Unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth. I understand.
Troll-faced arstick.
A chicken draugr? Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda too. A water infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Billy. This has been... good. Fun even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
Så može.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Like this.
I cannot say how I will feel tomorrow, Eivor.
Shut up, Billy. Billy, you know that this was momentary heat, just a flickering flame.
Yes. We let our passions set sail, just this once. I should get back. Rest. The funeral will still be there when you wake up fully.
Iskrljaše se na brzinu I to je to, bit.
Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Noge su bile bato, znači... ne mogu da dignem nogu ovako, uspravno, mislim mogu, ali se trese ovako, bet. Sutra će tek da bude cirkus. Sutra ću da hodam ko sam jeban.
So many Danes, so many Norse. This will be the send-off Heminger deserves.
All the funeral preparations are in order.
Eivor, my father said
Svako jutro, bet. Svako jutro, one osene pahuljice I belance od jaja. To je svako jutro.
All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the web of weird.
120 ja pojedem nedeljno. Samo bilancu.
May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
30 nedeljno.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Hemminger son.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Nottinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the longhouse for the Althing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Eivor, we meet again.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drank so well and so deeply as Clan Hemminger's son.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The Althing will begin shortly.
Eivor!
You look uneasy.
Burdened by grief, drowning in need, and paralyzed by a sword. I stand between that man and Hjalden.
You stand side by side, Vili. One of you must step forward.
My father placed us side by side because he trusted your vision. So what do you see?
Drunk as you are, I see before me a man full of passion, vigor, and a love for his people. I see a Jarl. Your burden will get easier to bear. Take your father's seat and make it your own.
I will.
Good. Now let them know, Arstic.
People of Hemthorpe, of Ulkethorpe, of Snottingham. Today I pledge myself. As my father was, I shall be your Jarl. Hemminger was a hero, not for who he was, but for the people he led. With Tryggvi by my side, with all of you, we will have glory.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Vili Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Aye.
Well?
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often, Arstic.
I'm sure I will.
Vega með vél, bæsa. Skjóta órum frá hestaflokk. Lengi satt mig að annars flytjum á það.
Ég kom allt silfri á kaupstaði í það sinn. Vantaði oss mat meir en að berjast, satt.
Yes. It is time I return to the settlement.
Skurinn skal dagþinga við óðina vegna systana. Annars brjótum vér þegar nú á. Jafnmörgum könnum að tega.
Hvað tekist þér brínum nýjum? Góð, satt. Fá ekki fleira. Hefur ekki þá á kaupstaði? Allt til nokkur sem skal hafa á heiðabí.
To je to, ovo smo završili. Idemo sad nazad kod Randvi.
Greetings. I bring fair tidings, Randvi. Hemminger Jarl in Nottinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Willi on my visit. He's their Jarl now, and he's pledged to aid us in times of need. I want to see the Alliance map.
Jo, da će Bog da je samo još ovo ostalo, brate.
Hytham received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
I'll make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Sad treba stignem ja ovdje, a tu nemam waypoint. Sad, da li da krenemo odavde pa da otvorim i ovaj, mada mislim da nema potrebe, ali mislim da je svakako bliže ako budem cepao. Ma, rešit ću sve to. Na brzinu kad sam već to sve radio. Dobre. Sad treba preći reku.
I should not be seen in this area.
Šta bilo? Pa ima vremena, šta? Pa da. Pa ne idem ja u 3, u 4 idem. Pa šta da spremim klopu mi treba 15 minuta. Gdje je sad onom senom da se ja bacim u njega? Zasram. Da ga sečem i ovdje. I ovaj waypoint.
Gentle if they spot me.
I ovdje ima waypointa. I to 2, 3 ima, bravo. Rešim te waypointove, to će mi trebati. I polako da se spremam za posao. Bar sam rešio taj deo sa tim waypointima. Da posle... posle lakše, da posle to sve ide brže, da završim ja ovo što pre.
Your eyes, my friend.
Dobre, osta živ.
This must be the house of their timid god. They built him a rich dwelling. Aid me. Be my eyes.
A ja dok se popnem tu kroz ova vrata ću pretrčim.
Lombare ad furore de hominibus quasi stercus super.
Sunan, guide me.
Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It's you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
If I must dance to your tune, tell me where to step.
In books one may find such wisdom. We had many in England, before the Danes burned our churches. A few yet remain nearby. Or perhaps a more pious soul in need of charity will reward you with a lesson.
I have nothing for you now, but I will return.
Even the mighty fall. And God's servant, the Bishop Aelfirth, was mighty indeed in defense of his God. He was a man of surpassing vigor.
God of gods. Please, them... You have not left the church in days. The stench offense even God knows.
I have been looking at this scripture for...
What troubles you?
God will speak to me, I know it. He will show me my true path.
God's light will show him his path. Maybe I can illuminate the lectern somehow to cease his prattling.
A sign? God in heaven, give him a sign. Set him on his true path, far away from me.
Yes. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me.
What do you see?
Illuminate me, oh Lord. Illuminate me. So do these rings mean something? Send me a sign, O Lord. Illuminate my true path. For you are the shepherd, and I am the lamb who follows your lamp. Leave me be. I am deep in contemplation. Your meaning is unclear, God of gods. Please, there must be some other purpose for my life. You are the light of the world. So do these rings.
again? You fools! God will punish you!
Sit tibi erit ipse benedictus, non vivet in ignorantiae sue providentiae, verbum autum de quod es multis sermonibus, et parum habens significatione.
He bathed in the river, so a gentle wash brings them closer to their god. He rose from the dead. A nice trick, and not easily done. Their god brings them light, just as Baldur does. Light as bright as the summer sun.
Speak the deeds of Christ in order.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration. Thou art weighed in the balances, and found wanting. Perhaps you should try again. Speak his story, in order.
I am no Christian. I do not know your stories.
Then return when you no longer languish in a pit of ignorance. Has his light brought illumination to your darkness?
They did not find him. His face shone.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
Came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism. Thou art weighed in the balance. Perhaps you should try.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection.
I am no Christian.
Then return.
Begin with lines with water.
Has his light brought illumination to your darkness? Speak his story.
God breathed on the water, and in the Jordan River he was cleansed of all sin.
His baptism.
On the mountain his face shone like the sun, and he became light.
His transfiguration.
The women came with offerings, but they could not find him when they looked among the dead.
His resurrection. And Jesus said, I am the light of the world.
Are the riddles done?
That is not for me to decide, for I am not the one who summoned you. If you follow, I will lead you to him.
Dobra, rešili smo.
I solved your riddle. Now all I get is silence. Who am I to meet?
Shh. Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become
Poz,
wise by speaking with
Pa mi
other
nije loše,
men.
brate, igrao
They
sam
grow
se malo, sad
foolish
ću
when
da
keeping to
gasim
silence.
rem na poslu.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears.
Znam da im da će ovaj da me odvede i gasim. Pa večeras, ako budem imao sreće da ne zaginem na poslu, cepamo dalje.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul thrones, make with me a strong covenant.
Verovatno, samo ako ne budem zaginuo na poslu. You have a fine skill for drama. It was an amusing tale. Your god fears death.
I learned that my gods and yours inspire tales of equal amusement. They make me howl with laughter.
A dull answer.
Borazeru radim svaki dan osim nedelje, a ove nedelje radim i nedelju. Pa sljedeći imam 2 dana slobodno. Jebi ga, brat. Igrica kako mi se čini mi se duga, brat. Znači, više mi ništa drugo nije bitno, samo da je završim. Jasno ono, nije loša, ali je preduga, brat.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
Treba zaraditi, brate, za život plus za sve ove igrice.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my life.
To neću da ti kažem, brate. Vidjet ćeš, God of War sam završio, imaš, sad sam skoro igrao pre ove. Vidjet ćeš sad uskoro, samo ovo da završim i vidjet ćeš kada sledeći. Jao, ukočio sam se unutra. Samo drugi je žanr. Nije kako se zove, nije RPG.
Signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
Ali dobra igra.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs, free men eager to kill you.
Ma kakvi GTA trke to, jo.
The Bishop Aelfirth is dead.
Iskreno ti kažem, GTA 5 nisam ni igrao, nikad.
So far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Ma dalje za decu nije, ne znam, ali to mi je, vidi, budalaština. Your god is not strong enemy, why would you trust me? I should let the order kill you.
You've faced warriors like me many times before.
Ma ja cepam, ja sam inače igrao multiplayer samo u Call of Duty mnogo dugo. Znači, kad kažem mnogo dugo, to znači 15 godina. Ali pošto je Call of Duty govno trenutno multiplayer, počeo sam ponovo cepam ove story igrice i baš mi se sviđa i mozak mi je miran i a iskupio se ljudi, vrate, ono, družimo se. Tako da.
I don't know your motive, nor what you hope to gain. All I ask is that you finish the work you have begun before these fallen souls infest England further.
I should let the order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Then promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust?
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
I sad je ovdje treba preturam po kući nekoj, ali ja za to sad trenutno vremena nemam. Kako što izađemo odavde sad? Ovdje.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
Tako da ću ovdje da ga gasim, pa kad dođem večeras, ako ne bude mnogo kasno naravno, cepamo dalje. I to je to. Aj, vidimo se, pozdrav, čao.
The Lord takes the best of us to sit beside him.